Okay, are you ready for my intro? Okay, wait, give me some light.
Let's get some light.
Hey everyone, welcome to Millard Canyon night hiking with Kelsey and Russell and Jodhan. Tonight, we're gonna see some Poorwills.
Woo!
Thanks for that fantastic intro, Kelsey, and for coming out with us to find Poorwills, whose eye shine you can see in the distance here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Conjolina.
Owls might be the most well-known group of nocturnal birds, but our target, the common Poorwill, is a member of the nightjar family, a family that, in my opinion, holds some of the coolest birds in the entire world. Nightjars are nocturnal insectivores, so they fly around at night, opening their surprisingly large mouths to catch things like moths, beetles, and large flies. Jodhan was actually able to capture this bird in flight, and it showed its white tips to its tail feathers, so we know this is a male Poorwill. Let's see how the crew felt about that experience and what they get up to next.
Poorwill was crushed.
Major success, everyone.
Los Angeles, city of the Poorwill.
What if a snake came out of that one?
Could be. A little unlikely, but
You never know if a baby snake could be in there.
it's true.
That one looks wet and juicy, huh?
Yeah, it's true. It was a
Oh,
sock.
a sock.
Nice.
Ew.
You never know what you're gonna
Sock
flip out
alert.
here. You never.
Not a lot of flipping success as expected in this weather, but there's a cool slug. What do you think of that, Kelsey?
People are gonna really like that.
With our main bird target down, we decided to enjoy the rest of the night hanging out and just looking for any cool nocturnal animals we could find.
See if we can find one. There's one.
Look at my bestie.
Wow.
Woo!
Amphibians like these California tree frogs love to be active at night when they can avoid drying out from the heat of the sun and, hopefully, predators. On our way back down the mountain, we stumbled across what is probably the most commonly heard owl in the United States, the great horned owl. If you ever hear the classic whoo, hoo hoo, hoo, this is who you're hearing. People often think of nocturnal animals as rare or hard to find, but the reality is, if you spend enough time walking around at night in the right areas, you stumble across them. Like gray foxes, the most ancient lineage of living canines, just bopping around some mountain roads. Or the ever-abundant and always adorable western screech owl, tooting away into the night.
Thanks so much to Russell for doing the voiceover in this video, and I did just want to pop on briefly to talk a little bit about urban wildlife. And that conversation starts with a quick disclaimer that some of the clips in this video are not actually from the night that Kelsey, Russell, and I went out, although most of them were. But a few of them are from different adventures throughout the Los Angeles region. And I mention that because it's important to realize that just because you don't always see wildlife does not mean it's not there. There is a ton of wildlife in the Los Angeles region. Things like bears, bobcats, lots of reptile, amphibian, and bird species, and even things like mountain lions are fairly common in the region, especially in the mountains. But they face a ton of pressure because of urbanization in Los Angeles County. And it is really difficult for wildlife to move from isolated patches of habitat to source habitat or other locations with habitat when they are surrounded by houses and development. And so I say all of this for two reasons. One, I think it's important that people are a little more patient when they see animals that they think of as nuisances, because these animals are actually just trying to get by in a very stressful and pressure-filled environment for them. And reason 2 that I brought this up is because I wanted to shout out a really awesome group called the Arroyos and Foothills Conservancy, which does a ton of work to help preserve land and protect wildlife's ability to move through the Los Angeles region as much as possible. So that group is linked in the description, and thanks everyone so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and keep an eye out for more content coming soon.